got our friend Brian right now, so Carl, let you welcome in our guest.
Hey, Brian, good morning. It's Carl.
Good morning, Carl. Sorry for the delay.
Oh, no problem. For the WJOB listeners, this is Brian Houston. He's works with Clean Energy, and he's also a board of director for South Shore Clean Cities. So, Brian, if you could just give us a little overview of what Clean Energy is.
Clean Energy is a company that started back about 1987-88 by T. Boone Pickens and Andrew Littlefair. We are a designer, builder, and operator and maintainer of compressed natural gas stations throughout the United States and outside even the United States and right now in the country of Peru.
And I understand, Brian, I mean, with all the work that Clean Energy is doing, could you kind of give us some of the examples that are going on within the Chicagoland area, some of the projects that potentially the listeners would be interested in hearing about?
Absolutely, Carl. As you know, we have recently opened up 3 stations in the Chicago market. There are public access stations there that anyone can come and fill up their CNG vehicles there. Also, we have a new station at the Fair Oaks Dairy that is available, and we are now continuing to look at some other opportunities here in Northwest Indiana, stretching from the region clear across over towards Fort Wayne, that we're working with both public and private entities to potentially open stations across Northwest Indiana.
And then maybe, Brian, could you kind of describe, nationally here in the United States, we talk about the natural gas reserves, and why Clean Energy is really so structured to introduce more natural gas and liquefied natural gas into our market.
Obviously, a lot of people know that there is gas reserves here in the United States, and there has been for hundreds and thousands of years. What has happened here just recently in the last few years, the industry has been able to develop new technology to extract the shell deposits, obviously, of natural gas throughout the United States, and we've identified a lot of large shell deposits, which is basically the gas reserves many miles down. And we've come up with the technology that has been able to extract that at a less expensive cost, reducing the cost of natural gas, and which, again, makes for a good fuel that we can, that is clean, that is domestic, that is readily available. And right now, with estimates, you hear estimates anywhere from about 120 to 175 years of natural gas deposits available to us right now. So it's very, very good, environmentally sound way of fueling our vehicles right now.
This is Michael D. Stewart sitting in for Jed in the region here on 1230 WJLB, the South Shore Clean Cities program. Brian, you look at maybe even in the housing, you look at the cost things that change. People say in the lifespan of a vehicle, et cetera, with that cost. So anytime that you're talking about energy savings, immediately it's going to be the lifespan of a vehicle. And so for household people out there, I think definitely you guys are the right track with some of these major markets. Is there any chance for, you look at garbage trucks, as you mentioned, a lot of cities obviously haul their own garbage, but they hire it out. Is there incentives available for companies to get the discount if they start converting their vehicles?
There are incentives and grants working through different organizations such as Carl's at Clean Cities. There are incentives available, but it makes sense whether there's grants and incentives available because when you put a pencil to it, and it all comes down to dollars and cents, as we all know, they're saving anywhere from $1 to $2 a gallon per truck in using CNG. And over the course of a year, that truck drives approximately 9,100 miles to 10,000 miles. So they're saving anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000 a year in fuel costs alone let alone maintenance cost on the trucks, those type things. So as you can see, the payback on their return on their investment is quickly recovered when they move to CNG.
Well, Brian, thank you. We're out of time right now. I just wanted to wish you and the listeners a happy Thanksgiving, and we look forward to future success with clean energy, and thanks for being on the program today.
Thank you, Carl. I appreciate the time. Sorry for the delay, and you have a great Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. And Carl, thanks a lot for stopping by, giving us some great information. Once again, people can get more information on what website?
Sure. It's www.southshorecleancities.org, or you can call our office at 219-644-3690, and we'd be happy to help you with any of this information.